So, Avalanche AVAX, whoo, crazy stuff going on over there right now. Where do we begin? So, a couple of weeks ago, or actually no, I think it was a week or two ago at this point, Avalanche, I guess, officially announced that Aave and Curve are going to be building on their chain. Pretty much, from what I understand, there's going to be about $180 million worth of liquidity to be mined over there on their chain. So it's clear that a lot of people are going to start to move their funds over to Avalanche to start, picking up some of that money over there. Now, Aave is it's no surprise that I think Aave went there. Well, I should no. Let me say this: it's no surprise that Aave and Curve are branching out because I think they're both actually on Polygon already. I know Aave killed it on Polygon when they first came out, at least a whole bunch of liquidity to be mined there. But I guess I always kind of looked at Aave and Curve as more Ethereum aligned, especially Aave. Shout outs to Curve, but I always felt like Aave was a little more, just aligned with the whole ethos of Ethereum. Not to say that if you're using another chain, you're against Ethereum, because I don't think that at all. But it just kind of goes to show you that, and this is what I've always said, and it kind of relates to YouTube a little bit, how at the end of the day, people are in it for themselves. You have to be selfish if you want to survive, essentially, right? And by that I mean, Aave and Curve, the only way they're going to get more people using them is if they're on different chains. It's all well and good to stay on Ethereum and, pretty much only benefit the Ethereum users. But, I think it's obvious at this point that it's going to be a multi-chain world, man. Right now, obviously, Ethereum is kind of slacking in terms of, the gas fees and the transaction speeds. I feel like I've been saying that for a long time now. So Aave and Curve are just exploring different options, it looks like, and they're really just kind of trying to reap the rewards as much as possible, man. Obviously, we know Aave is kind of going towards more institutional clients too, so, dude, they're making moves, man. And honestly, I'm honestly happy to see it, dude. You guys may know, I'm not a big Avalanche person at all. I made a review on it, Avalanche, a couple months ago. When there was nothing happening on it. I mean, for a while, nothing was happening on Avalanche. I remember looking at the actual block explorer, and it was empty essentially. I think there was one transaction per block or something. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but if I did, then you'll see that there was almost one transaction per block. So there was nothing going on there. More or less of a ghost chain, I guess you could say. But this is how you incentivize people to come, bro. If not the marketing, then money. And I will say their marketing is getting better. I'm seeing a lot more stuff on Twitter and stuff about Avalanche now. Maybe because I'm following them, or maybe just because a lot of people are talking about all the money they're giving out to people. They're even paying people to pretty much build out some docks for them. A $50,000 bounty or something like that, which is crazy. Money does really talk in this space, man. Just in general too. And it's funny because, and this will be a little aside before we get to the next thing, is I went to SmartCon the other day, and I met, I don't know if it was the founder or if it was maybe one of the devs. I apologize if you're watching this video, but from BenQ, which I think is actually going to be an exchange or something like that on Avalanche, and they also got a whole bunch of money from Avalanche. It's a grant, or either as a grant or for liquidity mining, one of the two. So there's definitely a lot of people looking at Avalanche. I know someone in the Discord, Tetris and Tacos, dude's been watching for a minute. And I think someone else who loves Avalanche as well, I know, has been talking to me about it for such a long time. So you guys are probably pretty happy. Because that shit ran up almost 300%, I think. 400% the past week or two. But other than Avalanche, because I know a lot of stuff is moving there, we got Solana. And I don't know, I honestly don't know much about Solana at all. I know more about Avalanche than Solana, but I know that's picking up too. And it's funny because I think it's kind of becoming this thing where it's and I've always said this, you guys know this, that if you market yourself correctly, man, you can do anything. And the thing is, Avalanche, Solana, they have companies behind them. They have all these different, I think Solana does. I know Avalanche obviously has a company behind it. I assume Solana does as well. So it's easy for them to go ahead and be yo, let's allocate X amount of budget to just paying people to market us, influencers, this and that, and obviously all that stuff. Whereas Ethereum is kind of the only thing backing Ethereum, I mean, the only entity backing Ethereum, mainly you could say, is the Ethereum Foundation, right? But they're not paying for marketing, obviously, right? They're not paying for marketing at all. Really, Ethereum kind of markets itself through the different dApps that you can use on it. NFTs, for example. The entire NFT boom is technically marketed Ethereum. However, it's a different type of marketing, obviously, right? Solana Avalanche may be more like, again, like influencer marketing. For example, let's say Avalanche pays me, and I just make an entire channel called like Avalanche or something, right? And I just talk about that all day. Whereas, the NFT stuff is just, it's word of mouth shit. Whenever I tell someone about NFTs, they're going to inadvertently know about Ethereum. So it's a different kind of marketing, and I think that's why it's interesting. Like I said, it's definitely going to be a multi-chain world. And man, dude, I gotta say, I don't know how it's gonna go. Binance Smart Chain had obviously blown up, Polygon blew up, but they were different. Binance Smart Chain was definitely against Ethereum, Polygon was for Ethereum. And the only thing I see going for Ethereum right now, other than those two, and this is gonna be obvious, right, are the layer 2s coming out. Optimism has already released their stuff. Arbitrum, you guys know I'm a community manager for Arbitrum. So, like, I'm obviously all for them. I'm all for Arbitrum right now. And I'm an ETH head, bro. And again, it's mainly just because I truly feel like Ethereum is like to me, Ethereum's always going to be the main protocol, the main smart contract protocol. And part of the reason is because it feels like the most truly decentralized one and the most non-biased one. Like the Ethereum Foundation isn't here posting like bad things about their competitors on their own website, for example, right? The Ethereum Foundation doesn't own Ethereum, obviously. And it's truly decentralized. I think Ethereum aligns with the true ethos of crypto more than anything else does. The fees and the transaction speeds are the main thing that has to change, which is hopefully what Arbitrum will bring. And I'll speak mainly for Arbitrum here because I don't want to talk about any of the layer 2s. But still, any type of scaling is amazing, especially if it's for Ethereum. I think personally, I know a lot of you guys in the comments are probably going to have differing opinions, so I definitely want to hear them all down below. But I don't know. It's such an interesting topic that's going on right now. I'm gonna try to do some research on Avalanche AVAX and see how Aave and Curve feel when they come out. Because I don't think that they're out as of the making of this video. But yeah, I haven't tried Solana. The Binance Smart Chain I've tried, but that shit's a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys know me. I made a video about Polygon when that came out, and it's just because they're more Ethereum aligned, and I think that's kind of where I'm at. I want to be, whatever I do for the most part, I want to be aligned with ETH. And listen, it's all, at the end of the day, whatever you hold, you're probably gonna feel more gratitude towards, right? More feels for. I hold a lot of ETH, so it's no surprise, right? But I'm not gonna hide it from you guys and say, like, ETH is the best. And pretend I'm not biased, because I'm 100% biased. You guys should know that. But it's okay, I think, as long as I'm telling you. That being said, I love when you guys tell me this stuff, and especially, this is going to be a plug here. Join my Discord channel, Crypto Heads. The Crypto Heads Discord. Obviously, I run it with one of my friends, Bodega Eats. He's another crypto content creator. But we just talk about anything crypto related, bro. Like, literally anything. So if you guys want to kind of chop it up about your favorite chain, whether it be Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, of course, my favorite. Hop on, of course, and let's talk, bruh. I also kind of want to snowball that into my next thing, where it's like, you guys may have noticed, I haven't posted like a crazy video recently. I think the last video I posted was 6 days ago. There's going to be a tiny bit of a slowdown in content, probably like a video a week is what I'm aiming at. Mainly just because, as you guys know, as I just mentioned, your boy's going full-time into Arbitrum, and I'm really, really happy about it. But at the same time, if I'm trying to focus a lot on that, I can't focus as much on this. But that's why I say join the Discord if you want to keep in contact with your boy. Comment down below. No one's going ghost here. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on all this Avalanche, Solana, Ethereum killer stuff. I don't think Ethereum's going anywhere anytime soon. Your boy's still holding his ETH. And I'm just interested to see how it goes. And I almost forgot to mention, I know it's still kind of the last part of the video, but nonetheless, Cardano, ADA. I'm interested to see how that's going to go as well. Cardano, I think they're launching their smart contracts very soon. September, I think, is when it is. End of September. So, and I think the price is going up like crazy too. We'll see, man. Again, it's the season of the ETH killers. I remember just a couple of months ago it was the same. But it's crazy because layer 2s are literally coming out. Arbitrum's coming out literally in at the end of this month. So it's like, I'm really excited to see how all this stuff plays out. But yeah, hopefully you guys stay with me. Thank you guys again for watching. And yeah, man, catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out.